Ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to London, England. We're at the Royal London Theatre for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of heavyweights. We are looking forward to this fight, especially after seeing what happened at the weigh-in yesterday. A stare down that nearly resulted in a bout breaking out right there. Now they get to do it for real.
And his opponent across the ring with a record of 29 wins, 25 knockouts with 2 losses. From Los Angeles, Cristobal, the Nightmare Arreola.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
First round underway in this scheduled 10-rounder. Good right hand. And he engages in the clinch. Well, let's talk about what kind of a fight this could end up being, because as far as we see it, both guys are really committed to the cause here. They want each other.
Hey, look, the old times would say these guys are harder to miss than they are to hit.
A nice block by Vitali Klitschko. What's the best punch for a tall puncher against a shorter puncher?
Well, it's got to be the jab, because the jab is the measuring stick. It makes sure that the taller man keeps that advantage. Makes sure that the shorter man stays where he belongs.
Vitali Klitschko constantly trying to rid the ring of his opponent with a right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
Vitali now landing a combination. Very good work from the big Ukrainian.
Yeah, what Vitali does different than his brother is he's not looking for power all the time, but he's going to outwork you. He's going to throw from outside. He's going to throw from inside. Always busy.
Halfway through this round here, and you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Vitali Klitschko's making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that. Great work there. The way these two are going at it early on, they're going to break the punch stat computer.
Well, they're trying to break more than that. They're trying to break each other's will.
Vitali Klitschko is able to avoid that punch. Solid uppercut. Teddy, at 6'7.5", when Vitali Klitschko gets his full leverage, these headshots can be so damaging.
Yeah, they can, because he's shifting that whole 6'7" into the punch.
Vitali Klitschko's tagged. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. He saw the uppercut, he took advantage, throwing it out there. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Final 10 seconds of round number 1. Did you see that? Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that does it for this round. Vitali Klitschko's approach here is to score from the outside at long range, Teddy, and he's been headhunting and cashing in.
Well, he sees that his opponent is coming in the same way all the time, so he's picking him up, pot-shotting him a little bit before he gets close.
Standing straight up. Move that body. You need to move that body more.
Arreola's got to hope that these 60 seconds are going to pay off for him here. Went down hard in that last round. He's got to gather himself because you know his opponent's going to come right after him when that bell rings. One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook? Solid straight right hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Arreola's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. That hook was well off the mark. Arreola's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. You know, leaning in against Vitali Klitschko is a recipe for disaster, and that uppercut just landed. What would be the one thing you would add to Vitali Klitschko's arsenal if you could?
I would probably get him a little bit more discipline with his hand placement. So, you know, he drops his hands quite a bit. And if you step with him, you're going to get opportunities. You're going to get chances to crack at him a little bit. And keep those hands up there.
He clinches when he gets to the inside. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Arreola was making me question how his legs are right now. I'm not sure that he's all too secure and steady on those legs after that knockdown, just like he's tying up a lot here.
Yeah, well, you don't have to wonder. You're saying you're not so sure he's secure. Well, he's telling you. You know, he's right there. That's about as honest of a fight as ever going to be is when he's clinching. He's telling you, I don't feel too good.
A snapping hook by Vitali Klitschko. Come on. That right hand over the top lands flush. The final minute of a round that feels like 30 minutes, not 3 minutes.
And this is the kind of fight where you just don't want to have a loser. They're both winners.
Chris Arreola is so dangerous with that accuracy. A 2-punch combination landing. Able to land the hook to the head. With the straight right hand. Vitali Klitschko's left, working well that time. Not precise at all by Vitali Klitschko. Vitali Klitschko is showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. And we come to the end of round number 2. Arreola's coming in is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Okay. Keep boxing. You're doing great. You're making it hard for him to hit you.
And round number 3 is underway. A well-placed overhand right. A violent Vitali we're seeing here landing that uppercut. Vitali Klitschko snapped by a right hand. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient now and looking for that one good shot.
Well, you know, the landscape of this business, the history of this business is littered with guys that they've had someone hurt, they get a little careless, they get caught. We better watch out that he doesn't get put on that landscape.
Vitali now appears to have his feet underneath him again, Teddy.
Yeah, he's okay right now, but the most important thing is I'm in the corner. I'm telling him exactly why he got hit so it doesn't happen again.
Look at that. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time. So Arreola able to rise to his feet after going down. Very accurate with the overhand right. Able to show you his blocking ability. the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt.
Joe, in this kind of situation, it's kind of like a wounded animal. Yeah, you could go after, but you better be careful because he'll strike out when you don't expect it.
Good work defensively by Vitali Klitschko. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully. Got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
One, two, three, four, five, six.
That's it. It's over. Fight is over. Vitali Klitschko's gunned down yet another opponent. A knockout victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, Dr.
He's probably going to mark that down as one of the highlights of his career. From out of nowhere, one single knockout punch.
Well, it's one of those punches that actually can be marked down. It's going to last in the annals of this sport. I mean, this matches up with any of the great knockouts ever in this sport.
Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time ringside.